Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to our video. Today we are from group 2 want to present the result of our final project course essay. That is BOE from GOWA. But before begin our presentation, let me introduce my group member. First is Dwi Putri Maisyara. The second is Reski Amalia Hasan. The third is me, Febrina Anggreni. Fourth is Juri Asari. Fifth is Najwa Priyana. And the last is Adila Nurul Fatin. So, the type of our essay is course essay. A course essay is an essay that focuses solely on examining and explaining that cause of particular phenomenon, event, or problem. Unlike cause and effect essays, which explore both the cause and effect, a cause essay solely focuses on the underlying factors that contribute to a specific outcome. Cause essay are a type of essay that explore how an event or situation come into being. The purpose of these types of essay is to explore why or how of a situation.
Basic structure of course essay. The first is introduction. The introduction is the opening part of an essay that aims to introduce the topic to be discussed. It also plays a crucial role in capturing the reader's attention and presenting the thesis statement. The second is body paragraph. The body paragraphs are the main part of the essay that discusses the cause in detail. Each body paragraph focuses on a specific cause that is relevant to the topic. It is important to use appropriate transitional sentences to connect one paragraph to the next. And the last, conclusion. The conclusion is the closing part of the essay that summarizes and highlights the key points that have been discussed earlier. It restates the thesis statement briefly and reviews the main cause that have been identified.
So, I will explain the interview part, where one of us is from Goa and we raised an event from his village, namely BOE from Rapwala village, Tompok Bulu district, Regency Goa. Our information is one of the elders as well as a relative of our friend who knows about BOE. It's just that we couldn't interview directly, so by telephone only, where we asked everything from what was known about BOE, the cause of why BOE was famous and highly guarded by the local community, why the grandmother could swear in front of BOE, what was the cause of the Rapwal community being prohibited from eating BOE, because actually BOE is a beautiful woman who turns into a seeded namely fish and is considered a gift from God. And we also question certain places where BOE appears and why the place where BOE appears is considered sacred. This is the only thing we called as the search, because besides the village the network is not possible and the cell phone use is also sometimes not available. So the rest we also looked for some articles, and well, in the article in accordance with the story we heard from the source.
I will explain about the outline of our essay. So the title of our essay is BOE from Goa. The first in introduction is there are several causes why BOE has become famous and highly protected. The second part is BOE is a woman incarnate. And this part we will mention about the hereditary story of the beautiful woman who turned into an eel as from God. Goa peoples believe in BOE as their ancestors. Respect and obligation to keep and protect BOE as tribute to ancestors. The third is rescue of the biggest Makassar ancestors by Iboe. In this part, we will mention about rescue of ancestor from dangers by Iboe, cause the ancestors soar as a sign of gratitude and protection to Iboe, gratitude and responsibility of the people of Goa towards Iboe. And the fourth is the prohibiting role of penalty and guarding and protecting Iboe. In this part, we will mention about definition of penalty as the guardian of the place where Iboe appears, sacred places associated with Iboe, Tombolo, Bataraya, and Baraneng. And the next, the cause of the prohibition of damaging sacred places and respect for the existence of Iboe. The last is conclusion. The conclusion includes protection and respect for Iboe based on the beliefs and traditions of the Goa people. Respect, gratitude, and responsibility for the culture, heritage of the Goa people. The importance of understanding and appreciating Iboe and the culture of the Goa people.
Introduction. The cultural heritage of a society often reflects and beliefs and traditions that have been passed down from generation to generation. One of the entities that is considered sacred and highly guarded by the people in this interior of Goa is Iboe. Iboe is well known and highly guarded, especially in Garantong, Hamlet, Desa Rapuala, Kecamatan Topobulu, Kabupaten Goa. Makassar people refer to Iboe as Kalengkere. In this context, it is important to understand and appreciate the factors that make Iboe so important and highly guarded by the local community. There are several causes why Iboe has become famous and highly protected. Why can this be called an introduction? Because it provides an overview of the cultural heritage of society, namely Iboe. The introduction also provides background and context for future discussion.
Okay, first of all, why Iboe can exist among the people of Rapola village is because of the belief that Iboe is an ancestor who turned into Sidat. This just was acknowledged by the grandmother that it was a gift from God. Now, because with the chance, she will be able to look after and monitor their offspring until the end. Now, in this paragraph, it explains the story of Iboe, who saved an ancient ancestor from being chased by the Dutch army. Where his side up from, of thanks to Iboe, the ancestors swore that all his descendants must protect Iboe and not be allowed to eat it. Until now, the whole community Goa, especially the part of Rapola village, still mention that. So, apart from the mentioned earlier, it turns out that there is also a prohibition from pinati, which causes why Iboe is protected as it is in this text. Pinati itself is a community whose job is to protect the places where Iboe appears. Nah, as for places where Iboe appeared, there were 3 places, namely Tombolo, Bataraya, and Baraneng.
Okay, so for the last, the conclusion of this essay is that the protection and respect for Iboe has a strong basis in the beliefs and traditions of the local community. The belief that Iboe is the ancestor of the story of the rescue of the ancestor from the danger and the prohibition to damage the sacred place associated with Iboe are the main reasons that underline the respect for that.
This protection and respect reflect respect, gratitude, and responsibility of the Goa people toward their cultural heritage. By understanding and appreciating these reasons, we can appreciate the importance of Iboe in the culture of the Goa people.
Okay, thank you for your attention and have a nice day. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.